Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Thailand. And I have to say, what a pleasure it is to be here as well. The Formula One PTT Thailand Grand Prix of 2021, round 7, here in the Fantasy World Championship. We are here at the Buriram circuit, folks. What an insane track, what an incredible place. Until 1939, Thailand was known as Siam, and then again from 1945 to 1949. Thailand is the only nation in Southeast Asia that has never been colonized by a European power. Yet again, though, take a look at this circuit. Just look at this fabulous terrain that we have here. Plenty of trees, beautiful architecture. It is stunning. We are here at a 4.554 kilometer circuit. That's 2.830 miles. 3 sectors as standard. Long straight between turn 1, turn 2 and turn 3. You've got the home straight as well between turns 12 and turn 1 as well. Plenty of twisting sections, certainly the middle sector. Very, very testing. And then you've got a little bit of an awkward ending to the lap in sector 3. Here are the 3 tyre compounds as well. We're using the C4 softs, C3 mediums and C2 hards here today. Reds being the soft, of course, being the faster tyre, mediums being the yellow striped tyre, being the balanced sort, and then of course you've got the white banded tyre, that being the hard compounded tyres. Let's take a look at the starting grid for this race. Max Verstappen chasing Lewis Hamilton in the championship. He's on pole with Hamilton in P2. Valtteri Bottas in P3 with Charles Leclerc in 4th spot. P5 goes to Sergio Perez for Red Bull alongside former Red Bull man Pierre Gasly in 6th for AlphaTauri. Carlos Sainz in 7th place for Ferrari alongside former teammate Lando Norris. He lines up alongside him. Sebastian Vettel in 9th alongside teammate Lance Stroll, both for Aston Martin here today. Daniel Ricciardo in 11th alongside George Russell. Another good qualifying session for Williams. Fernando Alonso alongside teammate Esteban Ocon, P13 and 14 for the 2 Alpine drivers. Yuki Tsunoda in 15th alongside other Williams driver Nicholas Latifi in 16th. Kimi Raikkonen in 17th alongside Antonio Giovinazzi in 18th place, with Mick Schumacher and Nikita Mazepin making up the back markers, 19th and 20th for Haas. And now we've got 4 lights, 5 lights, and it's pedal to the metal. Go, 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 go. And Max Verstappen gets a very, very nice start with Lewis Hamilton in behind as well, battling for P3. We have Charles Leclerc and Valtteri Bottas as well, heading down now this long straight. After turn 1, they got a little kink in the corner. And turn 2, Bottas gets his nose in front, but Charles Leclerc has the inside line. In behind as well, Pierre Gasly moves up a spot. It's now Charles Leclerc goes down the inside of Valtteri Bottas. He might get the other Mercedes now of Lewis Hamilton as well. Ferrari, who are currently 3rd place in the constructor standings. Charles Leclerc going for the unthinkable in the first lap. Can he take out both Mercedes in a single start here in this race? Leclerc moves into 2nd spot. Pierre Gasly drops like a stone now. He has got Lando Norris chasing after him here for that 5th place. Lando Norris holding firm. Gasly trying to fight him off, but it's Lando Norris up into 5th. What a start there from youngster Lando Norris. And now they all make their way down the next straight. We're just recording an attendance of 242,000, ladies and gentlemen, here across the weekend here at Thailand. Valtteri Bottas now hunting on his teammates. Oh, dearie me! Hamilton spins after contact with teammate Valtteri Bottas, who is confirmed to be moving to Alfa Romeo next season. Now that's going to cause huge drama here, and Hamilton's not moving. We have a safety car here, folks. He is routed to the back of the grid. The car is going again. He started in 2nd. He's down to 20th. Then we have a look at the replay. Valtteri Bottas, you can just see there in the slow-mo cameras, pushing the rear end, the rear diffuser of that Mercedes car. Hamilton having no choice but to stop. And it's pedal to the metal for the 2nd time in this Thailand Grand Prix. And Max Verstappen goes alongside Charles Leclerc now, Ferrari and Red Bull battling in amongst themselves now. Bottas in behind as well, who was just ahead of Pierre Gasly and Lando Norris, who are currently tussling as well. The AlphaTauri goes alongside the Mercedes. Now down to the next right, near side. Charles Leclerc trying to hug the inside, the advantage spot, the Tiger line, heading around turn 3. They're now taking the next straight in towards turn 4. But the Red Bull now, he'll have the advantage heading into this next bend, and it's Verstappen now, who takes the lead in the Grand Prix. Pierre Gasly now, round the outside of Valtteri Bottas. Bottas might have to give way for the AlphaTauri here, who's hugging along the outside, refusing to give up. Gasly on top, incredible!
Nice job.
team at AlphaTauri delighted with what they've just seen. Bottas now down into 4th place. Lando Norris in behind him as well. Norris trying to make his way through. Wants that 4th place, desires it for McLaren, but no, Bottas, relentless Bottas, tries to hold on. He can't afford to drop down too many places. Incredible. And now it looks like Lando Norris might get another chance here on Valtteri Bottas, but here comes Sergio Perez as well, who comes down the inside now. He's got Sebastian Vettel the company, but Lando Norris now goes up into 4th place. What a move there from Lando Norris, and there you can see certainly Valtteri Bottas being swarmed upon now by Sergio Perez and Sebastian Vettel. Now as Perez now takes the outside line, the Mexican runs off the track slightly. Bottas still trying to hold on, but it's not enough because the Red Bull strikes again this time. Sergio Perez moves up a spot, he's up into P5. And here is the replay of Sebastian Vettel now heading around his next right. Now he overtook Carlos Sainz earlier on. We've been watching the Perez overtake me in May, and wowee, well timed there by Sebastian Vettel. And this is Lewis Hamilton's restart after the virtual safety car. And wow, he just sent it down the inside there. A little bit of contact with Mick Schumacher, that makes his way down the next straight, down towards turn 4. The Alpine of Fernando Alonso. What an incredible getaway from Lewis Hamilton. With 4 races left to go, the championship has never been more so important. Certainly Hamilton now obviously making his way through the field, but he's got to do it. There you can see him right in behind Yuki Tsunoda, who has just got past now Nicholas Latifi, and this is going to allow Hamilton through. He's in the slipstream of Tsunoda, tries to look between the two. Incredible manoeuvre. Here comes Hamilton. Incredible stuff indeed. Did have a look at doing the 2, getting the 2 for the price of 1, but what an effort. Hamilton goes ahead of Latifi. As we now watch Fernando Alonso and Antonio Giovinazzi coming through the next right. You can see there a big train of cars being held up by Nicholas Latifi as Alonso takes the inside now of Antonio Giovinazzi, who tries to hold on here. The Italian can see the Spaniard now alongside him on the left-hand side, but Alonso with the nose in front. Here comes Mick Schumacher as well. Schumacher right in the rear of Giovinazzi, and Giovinazzi was very untidy heading around turn 12. Lewis Hamilton on an absolute massive rise right now. Remember, he was all the way back in P20 after the incident with Bottas, and now into turn 1 goes alongside Lance Stroll. Lewis Hamilton looks for that P10 spot. Points now on the table for Hamilton. He goes ahead of Lance Stroll. Incredible stuff. Now in comes Norris now going for the undercut. He's going to change tyres onto the mediums, folks. He's got to put in a big lap now to get in front of Pierre Gasly. Here comes Gasly now leaving the pit lane, and this is going to be key. Has Lando Norris done enough on his outlap after changing onto the mediums? He went for that aggressive undercut. He's now making his way down towards turn 1. Big segment in this race. A big battle for the podium ensues as Gasly now leaves the pit lane. Norris is in front, but in the slipstream is Pierre Gasly. Here comes the AlphaTauri down the inside now. Will he make his way around turn 3 ahead of Norris as he rounds through the next right? The McLaren still very much in tow. A loss in the rear there from Gasly, but the AlphaTauri is on top and he's on fresh tyres. What a moment in this race. And now here comes Fernando Alonso, who's had a little bit of a solemn race weekend so far. He's currently lying in P15, but he will cheer him up a little bit if he makes this move on Nicholas Latifi. Down the inside, Fernando Alonso, and moves up into 14th place, and now makes his way down the straight. There you can see Latifi, though, he is not quite done. Makes his way towards turn 1. Can he make a move? Not this time.
Fucking drink pipe came loose in the formation and it's been behind my back the whole race, that fucking filter, so I don't know how it's so difficult to put it connected correctly.
Okay, copy that.
An update there from Kimi. A filter of sorts has come loose or something and is putting pressure on his back, so he obviously feels some discomfort in the car. Now here comes Lewis Hamilton again, this time following Daniel Ricciardo, and goes for a little move down the inside, and a very audacious one at that. Daniel Ricciardo with a little error there, running very wide at turn 3, and here comes Hamilton now alongside him, using that Mercedes power alongside a Mercedes engine done by the McLaren team, of course. Here comes Hamilton now into turn 4, and Hamilton still will to win with Ricciardo, the honey badger, not giving up at all around turn 5. Hamilton just hits the inside curb there, does it well. Round now into turn 6. Hamilton now up into P9. A colossal drive here from Lewis Hamilton. He's right on the rear of Carlos Sainz. Big chance now to move up into 8th place. The Spaniard has no answer. Almost a carbon copy of what happened before with Daniel Ricciardo. He ran out wide. So does Carlos Sainz now. Hamilton, once again, he's going to go this time. Dueling the Ferrari, the Scuderia, the prancing horse has little to offer as Hamilton down the inside at turn 4. Great move. Huge move. Huge drive here from Lewis Hamilton. Incredible stuff indeed. You've seen him do this type of thing before, but he's right now on the rear of Sebastian Vettel and goes in deep again. He's literally sending it everywhere here. And certainly Sebastian Vettel, who knows a little bit about here comes, because here comes Lewis Hamilton now alongside him, trying to take that accolade off him. He's got his teammate Valtteri Bottas ahead as well. Sebastian Vettel trying to hold on to the inside line. These two have been battling for so many years, and it's great to see it again this time in Thailand, as now Hamilton, like he's done so many times before, is now overtaking Sebastian Vettel here around turn 6. Incredible! And no love lost between the two teammates. Bottas, of course, responsible for sending Hamilton to the back of the grid. It's going to be oh so simple now for the 7-time world champion. Lewis Hamilton down the inside now of Valtteri Bottas and easily claims that P6 spot. And what this does mean is it puts him on 89 points in the championship, 8 points behind Max Verstappen. Don't forget, folks, you can vote for your driver of the day here, and certainly Sebastian Vettel looking to try and take that accolade as well as they come through the next right-hander. Alongside him now, Valtteri Bottas, who's had a little bit of a difficult race weekend, for taking out his teammate, but also now he's been up against the force of many cars here. Sebastian Vettel looking to be one of them as they head around turn 6 again. The Aston Martin in the green 5 certainly is alive. He's up into P7. Sebastian Vettel moves up again. And here comes Max Verstappen down towards turn 12 for the final time. The Red Bull 6 again. Max Verstappen wins the Thailand Grand Prix.
Oh, yes, guys. Unbelievable.
Sheer class, Max. That was classy. What a drive.
What a drive indeed. Max Verstappen is your race winner. 25 points go to the Red Bull Racing driver with Charles Leclerc in P2. Pierre Gasly, what a drive. Another podium for him in P3 for AlphaTauri. Lando Norris in 4th spot with Sergio Perez in 5th. Lewis Hamilton on that mighty recovery from P20 up into P6 with Sebastian Vettel in 7th. Valtteri Bottas in 8th. Carlos Sainz down in P9, and Daniel Ricciardo finishes in P10 with Charles Leclerc picking up the fastest lap. 1 point going to the Ferrari team after achieving that one. Incredible. Yuki Tsunoda in 11th spot with Lance Stroll in 12th. George Russell in 13th with Fernando Alonso in 14th. Kimi Raikkonen in 15th with Nicholas Latifi 16th. Antonio Giovinazzi in 17th with Mick Schumacher in behind in 18th. Esteban Ocon all the way down in P19 with Nikita Mazepin in P20. And what does that do to the Drivers' Championship, folks? It does this. Max Verstappen is now top in the championship, 102 points to his name. Lewis Hamilton behind now, 8 points in behind Verstappen and lies in P2. Charles Leclerc in 3rd with still a little bit of a mountain to climb, but he is still in tow of this championship with Norris then a big gap of 12 points in behind the Ferrari driver. And there's Sergio Perez in P5. The next race, folks, takes us to Fuji. We're going for the Formula 1 Fuji Grand Prix of 2021. That is going to be round 8 of this scintillating World Championship. I hope you've all enjoyed it here, folks. It's been sensational, but we'll see you next time, surely, at the Fuji Speedway. What a track to take these really high-octane cars. Certainly 1,000 brake horsepower around the Speedway is going to be clinical, that is for sure. But what a stupendous race here today. Max Verstappen picking up a vital win to go towards his championship fight and moves ahead of Lewis Hamilton for the first time. Thanks ever so much for joining us, folks. It's been a pleasure. We'll see you next time.